Hello, and welcome to the Search, Order, and Customize NASA SMAP data with NASA EarthdataSearch tutorial provided by the National Snow and Ice Data Center. In this step-by-step tutorial, we will demonstrate how to search, order, and customize NASA Soil Moisture Active-Passive, or SMAP data using the NASA EarthdataSearch application. NASA EarthdataSearch provides an interactive map-based search environment where you can filter your results based on spatial and temporal constraints and perform numerous services on your data order, including reformatting and spatial and parameter subsetting. We will start by going to the home page of NASA EarthdataSearch, which is search.earthdata.nasa.gov. You'll see that this page is broken up into three sections. On the far left here, you have the faceted search options. Here you can search by features of the data, including the ability to filter by sample map imagery, real-time data, and subsetting services. You can also search based on science keywords, platforms, instruments, organizations, projects, and processing levels. In the bottom panel is where the list of the collections that match your search criteria will appear. This panel can be resized by clicking and dragging just above the matching collections, just like so. And then the main panel right here is the global map that displays your search results. You can use your cursor to zoom in and out. You can pan left and right with your cursor. You can also zoom in and out with the plus and minus buttons over here. And you can change projections, such as geographic projection, which is currently shown, north polar stereographic, and south polar stereographic. You can apply temporal and spatial filters up here, which we'll cover later, and then you can add or remove base layers down here. So for this tutorial, we're going to leave it in geographic view, which is the Earth icon right here. And we're going to start by searching for SMAP data in general. So in the search bar, simply type SMAP and hit return. And you'll notice that the collection list has been automatically updated to show matching collections for SMAP. Next, we're going to refine our search by applying a temporal filter for March 2016. On the clock icon right here, in the start box, drill down to the date what you would like, March 1st, 2016, and do the same thing for the end date, March 31st, 2016. When you have the dates you would like, hit Apply Filter, and you'll notice two things. The matching collections has been updated, and your filter is displayed below the search bar. Next, we are going to search with a spatial filter. There are several spatial filter options. You can filter by drawing a polygon or rectangle over your geographic region of interest. You can select a point on the map or upload a KML or shapefile as your spatial constraint. You may also type latitude and longitude coordinates for a point or polygon and different grid coordinates as well. For this tutorial, we are going to use the rectangle function, and we will manually enter the coordinates. So for the southwest corner, let's enter 37. That is latitude, and then negative 109 degrees longitude. And then for the northeast corner, we'll enter 41 degrees latitude and negative 102 degrees longitude. Once you've done that, you can hit enter, and you'll notice a box has been drawn over the state of Colorado, which is exactly what we want. And you'll also notice that the spatial filter is applied below the search bar as well. So now we have our two filters set. Let's search for a data product that we're interested in. We're going to look for SMAP Level 2 Radiometer Half-Orbit 36 km EaseGrid Soil Moisture version 4. So you can do that in two ways. You can enter it in the search bar here, or you can scroll down through the list of matching collections until you find it. Since there are quite a few for SMAP, just keep searching down until you find it. And once you find it, click on the collection, and that will take you to the granule collection list. You can see each of the granule outlines that correspond to the search criteria displayed on the map in green. You can hover over different granule footprints like so. You can also view the temporal coverage of this collection down here on the timescale. Everything that's noted in green is data that are available for those dates, and little sections in black like this is data that is not available. You can sort the granule list by date. You can download individual granules by selecting the download button, and those will go immediately to your computer. And you can also remove the granules from this list by clicking the X. So for this tutorial, we are going to download every single granule that meets our 2 filters for this collection. And you can do that by clicking on the green Download Data button over on the right. And once you do that, it will authenticate your Earth Data login information and take you to the order page. From this data access page, you can review the list of granules by selecting Expand List. So that will have every single granule that you will be downloading. You can select Direct Download, which will provide you with a list of download links as well as a download access shell script, which is useful for large data requests. You can choose Stage for Delivery if you want to use HTTPS pull. For this demo, we will focus on the last access method, which is the customized product. As you can see, there's several options to customizing your data. We're going to change our format to HDF5. And we're also going to check the bounding box. By checking the bounding box, that means you will only get the data that is within that bounding box. So we're creating a spatial subset. If this box was left unchecked, you'd get the whole granule rather than the spatial subset. So we're going to check that so we only get data from Colorado. And then lastly, we're going to change our parameters that will be delivered and create a unique parameter subset. So as you can see, SMAP has lots of different parameters. We're only going to get 2, so you can clear that whole list by clicking that top box there, and then you can go down and check the ones that you would like. For this, we're going to choose land cover and soil moisture. So our data is now configured to how we want it. Let's go back up and make sure that an email is entered, the correct email that is. And once everything looks good, you can hit continue. And then hit submit. And this will take you to the status page where you can watch the progress of your order. When processing is complete, there will be 2 URLs that will be presented, and they should be coming up very shortly here. The top URL you can see a list of all the output granules displayed. You can download the individual granules with this link, and then the bottom URL will be one zip file that you can download as a package. So if you have any questions on EarthdataSearch or any feedback, you can always click on the feedback button at the top right of the page. If you're interested in learning more about EarthdataSearch, you can go back to the home page and start an introductory tour. And finally, if you have any questions about ordering SMAP data or performing services on SMAP data, you can email the National Snow and Ice Data Center User Services Office at nsidc@nsidc.org. Thank you.